Hi everyone, today in reading we're going to be focusing on retelling. So when we retell the story, we just tell the most important parts of the story from the beginning to the end. And we retell to show that we understand what we've read, and also we retell sometimes just for fun because we might want to share a story that we've enjoyed with someone else and tell them about it. So today we'll have a quick look at the learning focus. We're going to be focusing on, retelling the story. And we want to be able to do this successfully, we would like to be able to talk about the characters and the setting. We also want to retell the story with the beginning, the middle and the end. We want to use words such as then and next. And finally, we want to just retell the most important parts of the story. So just focusing on the important parts of the story. And today we're going to be reading a book called Nanette's Baguette. I chose this one because it's one of my favourite stories, and I think it might be one of Ted's favourite stories too. I really wanted to share this one with you guys. So we're going to focus on retelling the story. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use the book to help us retell the story. So we use the pictures. It's a little strategy called leaning on the pictures to help us retell the story. So remember, we're not retelling everything, just the important parts. So you might start at the beginning. I'll model a little bit of it. You might start at the beginning and say, Nanette's mum asked her to go and get the baguette for the first time. So Nanette said, you bet. You can use some language from in the book to help you. And then, probably don't need to talk about this part because it's not so important. She went to the bakery and she got the baguette, or Antoinette gave her the baguette. And Nanette decided, because the baguette smelled so wonderful and was warm, she took a bite. And so, keep going and retelling the most important parts. And don't be afraid to skip a page if there's nothing too important on it. We'll skip a couple of pages because we're just focusing on when we retelling the important parts of the story. What we're going to do now, after you finish retelling it using the pictures, we're just going to use do a bit of a story map to help us retell the story. So remembering, when we retell, we want to include the important parts like the characters, setting, the beginning, middle and end. So what we do is we need to get your scrapbook out, and you need to you can do it this way. I'll recommend to do it, but you can do it however you like. Maybe rule a page down the middle, rule a line down the middle, then divide the top bit into two, and write for the characters and the setting, and then split the bottom part into three parts and do the beginning, middle and end. And I'd like you to draw the important characters in the story, like Nanette, Mum, maybe Antoinette, the setting where the story happened. So I've got the bakery and her home and a few other places because she was out in the street for a little bit. And then draw what happened in the beginning, middle and end. If you'd like to, you could also write about what happened in the beginning, middle and end as well, just a sentence about each. And just so remembering when you're retelling the important parts. And that's what we're going to do today. So look forward to seeing your work. Make sure you take a picture and upload it onto your small group folder, and enjoy. Bye.